with Michal. You better start a cooking show on your channel. You better start a cooking show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Michal.
Cooking with Michal. Cooking with Michal. Cooking with Michal.
Michal. Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Michal. Today we're heading to Espanol, I don't know, some country in Spanish, because we making empanadas. ¿Cómo se llama Michal? Shakira. She's like, nah, I don't sing those songs. I'm saved. This is a great and quick, easy recipe, especially if you're a mother with kids. Your kids can definitely get involved in this one because it's hands-on. It's a little bit messy. It's a little bit fun, but it's definitely a meal you can make in 30 minutes or less. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start on our dough. So we have 2.5 cups of flour. Oh, so pretty. We have 12 tablespoons of butter. So before we get into the wet ingredients, I'm just going to try to mix the butter with the flour a little bit. These are one of those recipes where you might get a little bit messy, mommy, okay? You might get a little bit messy, but it's okay, okay? I use cold butter because one thing cold butter does is it makes your dough flaky, because when you end up cooking the dough or cooking whatever pastry you're making, the cold butter begins to melt as you're baking it, which gives it that like flaky, delicious crust that people love. So that's why people always use cold butter when they're baking. Okay, this is pretty good. It's like nice and crumbly, which is how you want it. And now I'm going to add 1/2 cup of warm milk and 1 egg yolk. So here's a pro tip. If you find that your dough is too sticky, you can add a little bit of flour just to the top and to the surface where you're kneading your dough, because it will help stop all that stickiness. This is basically good now. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it set for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to get started on my meat. So let's go. All right, guys, so now we're going to get started on our beef filling. I have 1/2 an onion. I'm just going to add it to the pan and let it lightly fry. Smells great. This has been cooking for about 3 minutes now, so I'm going to add in the tomato paste. Okay, guys, so today's topic is called standing tall. There's a certain amount of pressure that comes on you, whether it's from work, school, business, friendships, relationships, wherever it comes from. We all go through our own seasons of trials and testings that puts a lot of pressure on us. And when this pressure comes, you either flex and become stronger and withstand the pressure, or you end up crumbling under the pressure. Let me tell you guys something. God made us to withstand pressure and to exceed. He made us in a way where we can, like, you see how your body's like mad flexible? God made us so that when these things come, it could never just ruin us. It could never just crush us. It could never destroy us. Because some way, somehow, with the flexibility he's given us, you can find your way out of that thing. You might be a person where all you have in your cabinet is potatoes. How did people figure out how to make French fries? How did people figure out how to make mashed potatoes? How did people figure out how to make one item become 7 different things? There was a certain amount of pressure that was put on them that made them say, hey, this is what I have. This is what's going on right now. But I need to make this one thing work. I need to push past this and stand tall. And then the creativity comes, and then the breakthrough comes, and then the deliverance comes. It is possible to make it through the trial. And if you feel like giving up, let me tell you something. You're probably 1 day away, 1 week away, 1 month away from your breakthrough. So stand tall, because God is with you. I'm going to add the beef in. This is about 1 pound of beef. I was thinking about this topic the other day and I was like, okay, how can a person stand tall? Like, what gives you that drive? What helps you to believe that you are able to make it? And I realized that for me, the answer would be having an encounter with God. What does that mean? I think I got saved probably like, I was probably 12 when I first gave my life to Christ, but I was probably around 18 when I really gave my life to Christ. You want to know how I gave my life to Christ? You guys want to know how I really gave my life to Christ? Let me tell you. I met this Jamaican boy, right? He was my first boyfriend. And we dated. And by the time that relationship was over, I said, Lord Jesus Christ, you can have my heart and my soul because I'm done playing. What? That man, actually, he's the reason why I really gave my life to Christ. I was like, oh, no. Outside is not for me. Outside is not for me. Outside is not for me. Me, I belong inside. Me, I belong happy, cute, I'm not a city girl, but that boy put me through a city girl life. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, no. I said, Jesus, I'm done. I'm good now. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? But after that, I literally remember, no exaggeration, I was in my room on my bed reading my Bible. And I literally said, Lord have mercy. I said, you know what? It's fine. I'm just going to go to hell and have a good time. That was my mindset. And then a day later, or maybe a few hours, I don't even remember, but I ended up saying after that, I was like, Lord, I'm going to try this thing like one more time. I said, this time, like for real, I'll be dedicated. I'll really give you my heart. I'll give you my mind. I'm really going to be dedicated to this walk. Like, I want to see you. I want to find you. Like, I'm really going to try it, like for real. And literally after that, I would say is when everything literally just, the Lord has done it finally. Finally. That's when my turnaround really happened because I had an encounter. I had my moment where I was like, wow, God is real. Like, wow, God is real. Like, wow, God is real. Like, after that encounter, yeah, I went through things after that. I went through bad relationships still, but it was different because in the back of my mind, I always knew that God did not bring me this far to leave me hanging right here. So, yeah. I think every person, every believer, everybody needs that moment where they know that God is really real. God hears me and sees me and he cares about me. And I feel like once you have that, it'll be easier for you to stand tall when these trials come because you'll be able to remind yourself like, God didn't leave me before and he's not going to leave me now. My beef is like about halfway cooked now. I'm going to add in my seasonings. This is cumin, paprika, oregano, salt, pepper, and some thyme. This is, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, and garlic powder. Can you see it? Snap. I'm going to sneeze. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook for about another 10 minutes. It should be ready to go by then. Enjoy this commercial break as we wait. I almost burned my mouth. Ouch. Tasty. I'll put this to the side and let it cool down. And in the meantime, I'm going to get started with rolling out my dough. All right, guys, we're almost done with the meal. The dough is ready. Good to go. It's a pretty good size. Now I'm just going to start to shape it. I'm just going to use a regular bowl and just, I put about 2 teaspoons. I'm going to line the edge of the dough with some egg whites. Then I'm going to fold it over. Oh my God. We'll fold it over. I'm trying to turn it so you guys can see it. And now I'm just going to press the edges together like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mommy, come look. Let's start adding my empanadas to the deep fryer. Again, you can bake these. You don't have to fry them. I'm just frying them because that's how I prefer to eat them. So to conclude today's topic, I just wanted to remind you all to stand tall. The difference between a person who makes it through the various storms of life and a person who never goes anywhere is how they decided to view their situation. If you view your situation like this is only a season, I will get through this and it will work for my good, you'll find the strength to push past that pressure and it'll work for your good. But if you want to look at yourself like a victim for the rest of your life, you're never going to go anywhere. You'll find your friends, your family, everybody else will go ahead of you and you'll stay in that same spot. You are not a victim to your circumstance. Your circumstance didn't happen to you, but it happened for you. So stand tall. Call out to God, ask him for an encounter, ask him for grace, ask him to help you, and he will. It is possible to make it through the trials of life with a smile on your face, with peace in your mind, and with money in your bank account. So stand tall. 2024, stand tall. 2024, stand tall. And don't date Jamaican men. Lord has done it. I'm done. Guys, this looks so good. Like, it looks so flaky and it smells delicious. You know what? I need apple cider for this. 1 second. Point of view, when you don't drink, so cider does it for you. I'm ready to try it now. I don't know how to eat this. Ah! Wow. This is like the best empanada I've ever had. Wow. 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 This is mad good. What? Did I really make this? I'm so talented. Thank you. Wow, this was delicious. You guys have to try this recipe. I'll link it in the description below. Please let me know how you like it because wow, delicious. So guys, check me next week on Cooking with Michal. Bye.